Hi everyone, today I have something really exciting to show you. It's an unboxing of my newest toys here. And what are they? They're kind of grow bags, but they're upside down bags. I don't even know what they call these things. But they're from a company called Grow Lala. And they're those upside down planters that you can hang up and grow things underneath them. But these were kind of different. I looked at all the different kinds they had and ended up choosing these, and I want to show you the exciting features of why I did. I just so happen to have some scissors. So let's go. I've never used these before. I've used different ones, you know, those plastic ones. They're green and plastic, and you see them, you know, you get them at Walmart. But these here I ordered right from Grow Lala on Amazon. So what do they look like? This is it right here. It's about a 3-gallon bag. Oh, look at that. Okay, so you fill it with soil, hang it up, but look at this. It has zippers. Instead of those little cutouts that are so small you can't get anything in, you get the zippers. And look at the size, you can put any kind of plant through that, see? Isn't that cool? So you could put the plant in, and if the plant's small like this here, you can zip it up right up to the plant and zip it small, bigger, whatever you need. 1, 2, 3, 4 zippers, and one on the bottom. That goes the whole way. So for putting your plant in and getting it set up, it looks like it's gonna hold pretty well. Oh, and also right where the zippers meet, it's also cut up and down. Can you see that? It's cut up and down a little bit, so it's not just gonna clamp right on the plant. Let me zip this up a bit so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so the plant comes right out. Yoo-hoo, where'd the plant come out? Right here. But see how it's cut on the top and on the bottom? So the plant's not going to be crimped at all. And same thing over here on the sides. You see there's a 4-way cut right there. I like this. So you can grow 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plants, 6 with the top. What I'm planning on doing is planting strawberries. Actually, these are for my tower system I'm building, but I'm going to be planting the, what do you call them, the dry root or the bare root stock in these. I'm going to have, on 2 of the 3 of them at least, I'm going to have cayenne peppers coming out the bottom, and I'm probably going to plant something like marigolds on the top. Why? I have a lot of squirrels around here, and squirrels love to eat everything. Okay, by having marigolds on there, squirrels do not like marigolds, so if they go to climb on it to come down and get my strawberries, it'll deter them. And if they try to go from the bottom to eat the cayenne, they do not like any kind of hot peppers. That'll deter them also. So I have blue. Stay there, let me put it down this way. Here's the blue. I have blue, I have red, and we have, they're just not going to stand. They need soil to stand. I know what that feels like. Without soil, you just can't stand. And green. I'm anxious to get these going. So today, I'm going to be working on my my tower, my blueberry tower, and some other systems. And hopefully, I'll have time to fill these up too, so you can actually see what they look like once they're complete hanging up. It also comes with, let's see, red, green, and blue. Also comes with, I don't know what these are for. Okay, I'm going to have to look at the directions. Let's see. Don't even need to cut that. It has a resealable seal here. Comes with these little, finger thingies. Comes with some kind of little funnel thing. I'm not sure what these are. It actually goes on and it clamps shut, and you can stick it in the dirt. And of course it comes with some nice big metal hooks. You'll be able to hook this up to wherever you're going to hang it. So with that, I'm pretty excited. They look like they're really good quality. They're 3 gallon. These are just the size I wanted them. You don't want them too big because these are hanging and you don't want them to break off. Okay, let's put together the Grow La La bag. I love that. Say it. Grow La La. It's fine. Grow La La. All right.
Grow La La.
There you go. Here's the green one. I already put together the blue one right there with a cherry tomato underneath it. And what I'm using for the strawberries is these dry root strawberries. This one here is called the Ozark Beauty. Ozark Beauty. So these come dry, and the whole idea, I've never used these before. So you want to separate them, because I think there's like 10 of them in here. So here's one. And I'm only going to use 4. I'm going to use the 4 best ones. This one's kind of ready. Okay. This is the crown right up here. You can see it's a little bit thicker. And that's the crown, and these are the roots. The crown needs to not be in the dirt. So there's 2. Let's see. Oh, they said there's 10 in here, but it does not seem like there's 10. 3. Looks like there's 5. So after some really loud noises, distractions, and accidents, okay, I'm back with another Grow La La bag. This is a red one. So far what I've done, you see I did a blue one, and I did the green one, which is just dripping now. The blue one has some cherry tomatoes in the bottom, and it has the Eversweet strawberries on the side, and marigolds on the top. The green one has a cayenne pepper on the bottom. It has Ozark Beauty strawberries on the side, and these are the dry root strawberries, and marigolds on the top. Now for this last one,
So we're going to have hot strawberries on that one?
yeah, we're gonna have hot strawberries. So this one is gonna have white Carolina pineberry. I've never had those. They look pretty interesting.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have those. And I'm going to put another cayenne pepper on the bottom. So these, just so you see, like I said, they're dry ones. We got interrupted with someone using a weed whacker a little while ago, right below me. So these, I don't want to make too much of a mess here. They come in like a big pile with a rubber band around it. You don't want to plant the rubber band, because then the strawberries will be too chewy. Okay. So they're supposed to have 10, and they call this 1. So there's 1, some pretty small ones. It has a crown and the root, so there's 2. There's a lot of small ones in this one. This is a big one, so I'm going to keep that one. 3. All I need is 4 for the bag.
Oh, that's, it says it has 10 and they only give you 4 or 5?
That one has
That's weird.
5 so far. Well, I'm sure these are done by machines and they don't count very well. So I have 4 right there, so unless I find a bigger one. 6, 7, 8.
How do you count? 1A,
Yeah.
2B.
C, 10. this is actually 1, yeah. So I've got 4 nice ones, fairly nice ones. So if you look at this here, there's a little hard part right here. That's the crown. That needs to be not in the soil. And then you have the roots that have to go in the soil. And the only way they say, or the worst way that you can hurt these, one of the most common ways, is oxygen on the roots. So once you bury them, you put them, I'm going to put them like downward a little bit so it comes out like this in the bag. You need to pat the soil down. That's the one thing most people forget to do, from what I understand from all the research I've done. It's a very small crown, but we'll see. So we'll get those 4 there I'm going to put in. So let's get started now. I'm going to take, here's my cayenne pepper, just so you can see what that's supposed to look like. And I already had some little peppers already started on it. Now what I really like, I'm going to take care of just some of the soil just to kind of loosen up a bit. But what I really like about this bag, okay, see how it all unzips at the bottom. But look at the great part about this bag. When I reach inside, I can open it up, grab that, and pull it right in. That makes it really nice.
That's neat.
Oops. Let me get the soil around off the leaves there. So now that I get it in there, then I'm just going to zip it up.
You want to do it?
Zip that up if you would over there. And this side here I'm going to zip up. And it doesn't fall out. And the nice thing is, as it's a cut on both ends so it'll have more room. As it gets bigger, the stalk, I can unzip it a little bit. So that's going to sit like that there. So now what I got to do is I need to get some soil in there. So I'm going to start out by putting soil in the bottom. You can see what it looks like in there.
Yeah.
So we're looking to hold that end there, and we're going to bring it closer to the soil. And I'm just going to start putting some in until I get to the bottom of where the zippers are, because that's where the strawberries are going to have to go in. Look at that, I'm already putting a rootstock in there, huh?
It's going to grow a little surprise.
Okay, hold on to it tight because I'm pushing it down a little bit.
Okay.
I want to get those edges of the bag out so it doesn't collapse, okay? And this mix is pretty much the same mix that I've been making for everything else. My wicking mix, which is peat moss, manure. I did put a little garden soil in this. I didn't do that in the others. Perlite. I didn't have enough perlite, so I mixed it up with vermiculite and a little bit of Epsom salt and lime. And you mix it all together, and you can garnish it any way you like, and it makes one delicious meal. All right, so much for my cooking corner. Now what I'm going to do is put this right here. Oops. So the plant's in the middle. There we go. And I'm going to unzip these so I can get these in. Now, it's so dry, I'm getting it a little wet over here. Whoops. I put it in my little brew. I'm going to get it a little wet so I can see where the crown is. You can see the crown better now. Okay. And I'm going to put I want to put it so it's facing down. So I'm going to go in here and put it this way. And inside, I'm going to dig a little bit of the soil out so it faces down. And you see what I did inside? And I'm just going to throw the soil on there. Zip that up so it doesn't fall back in. Just like I want it. And I'm going to get the soil on. There we go. There's one.
Okay.
Putting another one right in here. Aiming the soil down a little bit. Aiming the roots down. And I'm patting that. And zipping it right back up. And over here. I tell you, I really love these zippers. Because normally when you do these, you have such a small hole. When I was looking at the regular baskets like these, that was the biggest complaint people had. You know, when they have the reviews, the biggest complaint is the holes aren't big enough to fit the fruit in, to fit the plants in. Well, these are. You can put your whole hand in there. Okay. Let me see what it looks like inside. Okay. And now I'm going to do is I have that. I'm going to zip this one down, and I'm going to fill in the top with more soil. Don't pull it. Whoops. I want to pat it down. Remember I said about air bubbles? I almost forgot to do that myself. There we go. Pat it down. And now put the rest of the soil. And when I wet it at the end, there's going to be a lot more patting going on. Ooh. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use marigolds on the same marigolds on all of them. I've got some marigolds here, so I'm going to pull these out. Oops. Wow, a lot of roots on these. And I'm going to just put that one there, this one here. And I think I mentioned earlier the reason for the marigolds is to keep the squirrels and other critters from eating my strawberries. They don't like marigolds. Don't know why, they're awful pretty flowers, but they do stink.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and there you have it. And we just have to hang that up. And we have the whole plant that's done. We put that down there for a second. So, wash my hands here. Look at that, I always have a nice faucet. Bottom line, what do I think of these Grolala bags? I love them. You gotta get them. They're sturdy, they're made good, double stitched everywhere. I'm very impressed with them. I like that they're 3 gallon. They're big enough to do things, but not so big that they're gonna, pull whatever you're putting them on down. Take a look at them, try them, let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye now.